It's a whole new world for archaeology. Welcome back to Mulana. Previously, we defeated Sackett. Finally. And he was guarding a whole bunch of things. We have plenty of areas to explore now. Like we got the Gate of Guidance here. Yeah, we went back to the Gate of Guidance. By way of a Tower of Ruin and Temple of the Sun, Temple of Moonlight. There's a Graveyard of the Giants up in that direction. But I want to get to the rest of the chests that we could get out of the way. I'm going to need a life sigil for that one. I don't have that. I have Conception Seal and Death Seal. I think a Conception Seal is good for Temple of the Sun. I think I can open up Mulbrook. At least open her up. She won't have anything for us though. But I want to get the Ankh Jewel chest in here, which is down on like the 3rd floor, this area. There's some things I gotta do first. And that involves walking, well, not walking the ages, that's a different puzzle entirely. But the ends of the world. Ow, I did not want that bat to come down here. That's like the last thing I wanted. But we have to head back to where we entered this area from. Yeah, I know, randomizers are like that. The ghost guy has nothing for us, but we have to do this. We have to walk the ends of the world. Run into rats. So if I remember this puzzle correctly, it's death by water, death by wind, death by fire, and then finally, death by blood. I did it! I remembered the puzzle. About 6-year-old puzzle. No, wait, even older than that. About 7 years. I forget where you even read that puzzle, too. Oh, here it is. Flood, wind, fire, and blood and fire. Which is also blood. Now let's just open this thing up. Now that should open up the Ankh Jewel. But I'm gonna have to go the long way around. Oh yeah, and I have the feather too, so I can do double jumps. Yep, I found that in, you know, just a random chest. What was that in? Oh, it was in the Holy Grail chest, yeah. I remember now. Also, I turned down my microphone volume a bit, because since I'm closer to the microphone, I'm a little bit louder, and it's throwing my balance off. So I had to turn myself down. Oh, wait a second. This ain't an Ankh Jewel. That's a coin chest. Coin chests don't belong there. And it has 1 weight in it. Gee, thanks. So, that means that we've already collected the item that was meant to be in that chest by, like, previous collection. Like, I don't know, Elder Zelba gave it to us, or we started out with it. And it was meant to be in that chest, but it didn't happen. So whenever you get an instance like that, you get a coin chest instead. And it has some mundane things in it. I thought the skeleton has something to say. I wonder what's in the Temple of the Sun entrance. It's Inferno Cavern! Oh, I heard a little bit of a crackle there. That's kind of weird. But welcome to Inferno Cavern. There's going to be some treasure chests in here. Actually, I think I could get them right away if I don't fall in lava. I almost fell in lava. But yeah, this treasure chest needs a particular way to be opened. So I'm going to have to take care of these skeletons. Because they like throwing bones at me. No bones about it. Right, this is easier with a shield, but I think you have to hit these guys like 7 times. And they'll start spewing fire. Like that. I narrowly avoided that fire. I did not avoid that fire. I did not avoid that pit. Alright, I need to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he should be angry. And he's angry. He is so raging. And they're both angry. Let's get the angry chest. It's Bird Seal. Now, I think all we need is the life sigil now. which will be in our favor. Maybe it's in one of the chests in this area. Or what some of the hidden areas. Now, luckily I have... Well, actually no, luckily I don't have the grapple claw. Which means if I can't find the grapple claw in a timely manner, we're gonna have to go to the Pazuzu a weird way. But there he is over there. Pazuzu is the original guardian of the chain whip. And the chain whip was a pretty good item, but you had to use like grapple claw mechanics. You can do it with double jump, it's just hard. Oh yeah, and this puzzle over here, I almost forgot all about this puzzle. The puzzle involves you getting set on fire a whole bunch. But this one right here. Break open this wall, and we'll be meeting a familiar face. This room. Who loved this room? No one loved this room. I'll answer that question. I don't even remember how I solved it. I think I have to do something with, push a block over here, and then you push one of these blocks down and push that block on top of it. Something like that. You need a foothold. Also, that block should go down somewhere. Let's put this block here for right now. That'll open up that block. Blocks are just popping out all over the place. Don't get tempted to try and push it to the right, because you can't really push it to the right. I'm going to push this one down, and I'm going to put it in the corner. I wish it rolled me the gloves early. Or at least early enough for this puzzle. But no, we're going to push at the speed of block. Because that's how we do things here. Pushing at the speed of block. And there we go, he's in the corner. Now I could finish up the rest of this puzzle. Get up over this guy. Push this over here. I'm getting 2012 flashbacks. Except that I didn't have double jump in 2012 when I was doing this puzzle the last time. This is the flare gun puzzle. This is what you had to do to get a flare gun. Now, this one is going to go on a switch. Right here. And this one's going to come down here. And then that last block is going to go in the corner. The other corner. I remember this now. I still don't remember the rooms and gens and scales though. I'm going to have to look that up. I have a vague recollection of what directions I have to put the gems in. And also where to put myself. But I'm not quite sure on it. Get in there. And it's another secret orb! Man, secret orbs all over the place. I'm not supposed to have this health when I entered here the first time. So, more block pushing for us. Don't get killed by fire. Yep, that's the Pazuzu hint. Saying, hey, you're gonna have to fight a Pazuzu soon. Also, you're gonna crush that guy with a block. Look at this, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm right here. Don't need to use a weight. I have power of double jump. And there's a shop. I need this. Yeah, smoking. I'll take it. Also, this map. It could be the map I'm looking for. One of these maps, it doesn't tell you until after you acquire it, is the map for the Shrine of the Mother. And that's an important one because you need to solve a puzzle using the Shrine of the Mother map. And something to do with philosophers and the dragon skull that we don't have. I thought that was a real skeleton. No, it's just a real dead skeleton. Same thing. I don't like those fragments. I'm going to stay away from them while I try to break this open. For another map. Thanks for map. Thanks for that lava thing in my face. Oh, that's bad. That is, like, super bad. Why do you want me in there? So, I did not get to save. Because I got greedy. Was there anything important? No, not really. It's just a coin chest that I could easily skip because I don't need those coins. I'm gonna need to get the helmet again and the sacred orb again. I'll be right back. Okay, let that be a lesson to you. Remember what the professor said? Lava will cut you wide open. Don't mess with lava. Lava is hot. And I know I couldn't teleport out because I don't have a heat-proof case. But at least we're a little bit safer now. And that's a good thing. What I wanted to do is go over here. This we can solve, but it's going to require a little lava john. That right there. I think this was, this is the Grapple Claw puzzle, isn't it? Or was that older La Mulana, 2005? Because I know they switched positions, the Grapple Claw and the Ice Cape. I just can't remember which is which. And we got bombs! You know what, that's actually kind of fitting in the lava area to have bombs. Now if I get the ring, I could do something funky in the Graveyard of the Giants that you're not really supposed to do. Because you're not really supposed to have those item combinations yet. Or, like, ever. I think it's a new thing just for the randomizer. But you could combine the ring and the bomb, and you could blow open a door from a different side. And it's a little shortcut. Which is pretty handy. Okay, where am I going from here? Inferno Cavern is kind of a closed-off area. There's not really much to do in it. Speaking of not much to do in it, can't go that way, can we? No, let's just run over fire with a block. That works. I mean, I can go to Pazuzu, but there's a risk I might get crushed. I'd rather, like, keep that for later. So we're just gonna have to head out of here, and I want to go out the Temple of the Sun entrance. Yeah, we came in a Temple of the Sun entrance, and we're gonna go out a Temple of the Sun entrance. Because that's how randomizers work. That's how archaeology works. Lemeza is a level 99 archaeologist. He's not quite level 100 yet. He didn't get to steal somebody's thing and say, what was once yours is now mine. Alright, let's do this. Let's not get too hasty, though, because there's a flame jet right there. And I don't want to get flame jetted into the lava. Oh, it's the Gate of Time! This is the secret area in La Mulana Remake. You could play the old La Mulana. There's not much in it, though. But it's a nice blast from the past. Of course, it's just the Guidance Gate area because randomized. Also, you can't go to old 2005 Hell Temple. Because that place is terrible. 150,000 here? Seriously? Not a Holy Grail tablet. We need a Holy Grail from the year 2005. But if you guys don't know about original La Mulana, Nigoro really loved the MSX gaming system. It was kind of like an Atari. But it was, I think it was Japan only. So they designed a Metroidvania, Castlevania style adventure that looked like an MSX game. And that's how La Mulana came to be. This is how it originally looked, except Lemeza looked a little bit different. Also, the spikes will hurt you here. Don't mess with spikes. Don't mess with lava. Mess with bats, though. You're allowed to mess with the bats. But there's no chests here that we could open or anything like that. It's just a little friendly jaunt. And it drops us off in the Chamber of Birth. This is the top portion of it. Yeah. Well, at least we know where the Baphomet Gate's gonna drop us off now. I don't belong here at all. But let's see what we can get done here. I think we could open at least a couple chests. And they might have some good stuff in them. Watch out for giant swords, though. Giant swords will tear you apart here. They could do like 50 damage at once. These elephants are actually quite dangerous, too. And don't go down into there. There's a laser beam that only the Angel Shield can deal with. And it'll kill you otherwise. Do not hit any of the elephant statues here either. We don't like that. Elephants are sacred to the Hindu. Did I get that right? I'm pretty sure I got that right. But this pillar right here is supposed to have grapple claws so you could like grab onto it and pull it over. But if you have the feather, you can kind of like smash up against it and push it over. And there's going to be an exit out that way too. But this is a chest you could do. This room looks familiar. I wonder where I've seen this room before. Please don't get attacked by Dodgy. I'm gonna solve this. Who knew that was there? Seriously, who would have figured that one out? But at least this one doesn't tarry after you solve it. It also doesn't crush a pig demon dude. Or pig dog demon. I don't even remember. It kind of looked like Ganondorf. And we got the Spalder! Now we have laser weapons! Even though I still just have the katana. But at least it's a lasting hitbox. Not like the katana's hitbox isn't ridiculous already. It's even more ridiculous. And welcome back to another Gate of Time area. It's the surface. The MSX Mr. Explorer music. And a Key of Eternity. That lets us do things in the Infinity Corridor. Like open it up. Let's visit 8-bit Elder Zelbud. Just for kicks. I don't know, archaeology? Oh no, his retro PC. Yeah, that's not the case. You hid the Key of Eternity instead, you loser. Build your 8-bit harem. So that was Elder Zelbud. I hope you enjoyed him. That was 8-bit Elder Zelbud. So we're done with the Chamber of Birth for right now, because there's not really much I could do in here. Let's teleport elsewhere. What else have we got on the docket? We go to Temple of the Sun, might have a thing. I can fight Elmac if I wanted to. There's nothing left in the Gate of Giants for us. What time is it? Oh, 20 minutes, but then again I spent a few minutes just getting the stuff that I left behind. Let's go to the Graveyard of the Giants for a little bit. Only a few minutes. Do some easy puzzles. We got a bomb, but we don't have a ring, so I can't do the shortcut thing. That allows you to get into the upper portion of this area much, much faster. But we could drop down to the lower portion. Actually, I was going to show you the area you could use the bomb in, but that soul had different ideas. Oh well. I would like to find a Pegasus boost before the end of this video. That would be helpful. No, you don't, Mr. Wizrobe. Get back here. I killed him with a sword. I am the new Link. No, they sure are not. Let's fix that. With a Spalder. And do not hit this. That is a trap. You don't even need the gold anyway. Once we get Treasure Fairy, we can get as much gold as we want. But that is to get the platform moving, so we can go up to the top section. This we're going to need to solve eventually, but there's easier puzzles. Let's just go this way. That we could do right now. And there's an exit out of this area. This terrible, terrible area. Just absolute heckhole. I want to get in here. That'll open up that chest. And this used to be the Mirai chest. Now it is a knife. I got a longer knife. You call that a knife? This is a knife. Absolutely. Katanas aren't as long as you think they are. It's a different kind of weapon. I think it's called the Nodachi. They're really, really long Sephiroth type swords. That's what you think about when you think about a katana. Katanas are actually like maybe a couple feet. And welcome to Endless Corridor! Well, everything's coming up Lemeza. have the key for this area. We don't have the Isis pendant though, so we cannot get fairies to come out yet. Because we need to appease the fairy queen. But at least we could get the shop open with the conception seal. We could also get the grail point, obviously, before we get murdered by everything. And the convenient thing is that the Temple of the Sun isn't too far away from this, which is going to be useful later. And you have a jet pillar. And bombs. And you know what? I'm running low on weights. But I'm going to save you because you have a jet pillar. You don't need the jet pillar for much of anything, though. It's previously guarded by Nuwa, but it's here instead. And that is used for the mantras, and that's pretty much it. For driving the wedges into Mother. But I set this randomizer that we do not have to drive all the wedges. The practical upshot of which is when we find a certain weapon, it'll automatically be powered up to its maximum power level. Which is done after driving all the wedges. So we got this place in the bag. We gotta open that chest though. I want to open that chest. It could be a flail whip. It could be fairy clothes. It could be, what else do I need? Serpent staff? It could also be, I'm just trying to think of things that I could use right about now. Flail whip would be awesome. Also, maybe that sword I was mentioning too. But yeah, I wanted to go here. Still using the keyboard. The controller to shipment has been delayed. I have to wait till Monday now. And it's just an art jewel. Okay. Well, I could key to eternity this place and see what the other chests sold. But we could always do that another time. I actually got way off the beaten track right now. Because of, I just got sidetracked by, like, Gate of Time and all that. I wanted to talk about that instead. So next time on Mulana Randomizer Remake, not 2, we do more exploring. Because that's what this game is. Good night, folks.